We have major news right now. Donald Trump's disapproval rating is soaring, and polling suggests that Democrats are in their best position now to retake the House by wide margins next year.
Buyer's remorse from independents. Independents gave Donald Trump a shot. Buyer's remorse.
A new CNN poll finds most Americans are not happy with how things are going with Trump back in the White House.
Donald Trump's disapproval rating in this new CNN poll, it's actually higher. His disapproval rating is higher than it was in the immediate aftermath of January 6th. After January 6th, a whopping 62% of Americans said they disapproved of Trump. Today, the number of Americans who say they disapprove of Donald Trump is not 62%, it is 63%. Americans say that Trump has hurt America's standing in the world more than helped it. And they say that by a 24-point margin. Since he has been back in office, he has hurt America's standing in the world more than he has helped it. America, how do you feel about Trump tearing down the East Wing of the White House? Well, 10% of Americans say they like that. His support on that is 10%. More than 5 times as many Americans say him doing that makes them feel dissatisfied or angry.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And have you heard about that lonesome loser? Yeah, that guy who's been getting beaten up like eggs in a bowl every time by the queen of statistics herself, Rachel Maddow. And the news is out, folks. The latest polls are in, and it's the worst possible scenario for Donald Trump.
Americans disapprove of him on everything. America, do you approve of Donald Trump in his handling of Israel's war in Gaza? No, -6. Do you approve of Trump's handling of crime? No, -11. Do you approve of Trump's handling of immigration? No, -13. Do you approve of Trump's management of our relationship with other countries? No, -19. Do you approve of Trump's handling of the Russia-Ukraine war? No, -21. Do you approve of Trump's handling of the economy? No, -25. Do you approve of Trump's management of the federal government? No, -27.
He's absolutely livid that he's so hated by the American people. The painful truth? Donald Trump is so far underwater, he's practically waving at the Titanic on his way to checking out real estate next to SpongeBob SquarePants down in Bikini Bottom. And in a scathing report, Rachel Maddow let the cat out of the bag gleefully. She gave no mercy, dropping every hard-earned number squarely on the shoulders of the one who deserved it the most, that bloated orange turd, Donald Trump.
And it's not just the CNN poll and that Washington Post poll. There's the new NBC poll, which unfolds along much the same lines. The NBC poll has Trump's approval rating 12 points underwater. And again, they do that nuance. How strong are your feelings? Americans who strongly disapprove of Trump outnumber Americans who strongly approve of him by a whopping 18 points.
No spin, no escape hatch, no weaseling out of this one. What followed was a whirlwind of disaster, a blast so loud the dust still hasn't settled. It was like watching a bomb go off inside the Trump narrative. Charts flying, egos burning, approval ratings reduced to ash. Furious and humiliated, he's turning that anger outward, taking it out on the American people, refusing to fund SNAP.
And what is Trump himself doing to make himself more palatable to the American people as we head toward tomorrow's election day? Well, on the eve of tomorrow's vote, the administration cut off SNAP food benefits for 42 million of the poorest Americans, including many, 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 many millions of Republican voters. Meanwhile, literally at the same time he is cutting off food aid to 40+ million Americans, Trump was bragging online about the new marble and gold-toned bathroom he just built himself at the White House. At your expense. He held a party at his mansion at Mar-a-Lago, which had a Roaring '20s Great Gatsby theme, because, remind me again what happened right at the end of the Roaring '20s. Google 1929, just see what comes up.
That's the punchline, folks. MAGA math. They can afford golden ballrooms, private jets, and billion-dollar bailouts, but somehow can't find the change for health care, SNAP, or kids' lunches. They'll feed the rich, starve the poor, and call it good. Meanwhile, he's out here cutting off benefits and throwing Great Gatsby-style parties on the taxpayer's dime, while his diehards still cheer like he's saving the country. They've drunk the Kool-Aid so much they can't even taste the poison anymore. But here's the thing. Today is Election Day. This is the day people finally get to speak. From Virginia to New Jersey to New York City, Americans are fed up. They are done with the hate, the lies, the chaos, and the cruelty. People are waking up. When Democrats win, especially in local races, it shows the country is choosing leadership over lunacy. And Republicans better pay attention, because if they keep following Donald Trump down this path, they're going to find themselves out of a damn job. Right now, they're doing everything that they can to hide the truth. From Epstein files to their own crimes. They ran on transparency, but they're terrified of the receipts. They know the moment the truth comes out, the whole rotten structure collapses. Donald Trump is historically weak, the lowest approval of any modern president. It's not going well for him, and it's not going to. Sure, he might be sitting in the Oval Office building that $350 million golden ballroom, but it's only a matter of time before the people he's told to eat cake finally choke on it. Millions of Americans are struggling to feed their families while he's living like a cartoon emperor. Not one Republican around him has the guts to say, Mr. President, maybe stop doing the things that piss everyone off. Nobody can control Donald Trump, and Republicans are scared of him. He's his own worst enemy, and he's going to be the reason that they all go down, especially him. Mark my words, the day the evidence drops, the day they've got him dead to rights, his allies will suddenly cry that he's not mentally capable. The same people holding him up like a hero will turn around and say he's not fit to stand trial, while they keep him propped up like Weekend at Bernie's. If Joe Biden dodged a question, the right-wing echo chamber would scream, he's incompetent, he's unstable. But when Donald Trump melts down, they'll claim he's sick, not guilty. That's coming. You can set your watch on it. Not one of them has the courage to stand up and tell him that he's wrong. Leaders seek responsibility and accept it. We teach that to corporals and young sergeants in the United States military. But today's Republican Party doesn't know a damn thing about leadership. There's going to come a day when Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, Tom Homan, all of them face trial for their crimes. Every one of them is begging Trump right now for a pardon because they know the walls are absolutely closing in. When that moment comes, Democrats need to stop hesitating and use the Constitution. Invoke the 25th Amendment, because that doesn't just remove Donald Trump. It removes J.D. Vance, Stephen Miller, and every corrupt fool that he's installed. That's the path forward. That's how you save this country. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.